Hello, magical friends, especially my wonderful patrons who make these interview episodes possible. I'm your host, Witch Bess, and I'm excited to share the final interview of 2025 with you. We're getting another peek into the Australian wizard rock scene, and it's very cool. First, of course, comes the music. Here is Wizard Solidarity Forever by Hope and the Howlers.
When the order's inspiration through all creatures' blood shall run, there can be no power greater anywhere beneath the sun. Yet what force on earth is weaker than the feeble strength of one? But the order makes us strong. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. For the order makes us strong. Is there aught we hold in common with the evil Voldemort, who would spell us into serfdom, who would crush us in his court? Let us not sit down and wait until it is our last resort, for the order makes us strong. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. For the order makes us strong. It is we who tend the mansions, heal the wounded, seeking aid, sell the wands and teach the students endless games of Quidditch played. Now we stand outcast and starving midst the magics we have made, but the order makes us strong. All the world that's owned by Voldemort is ours and ours alone. We have laid the wide foundations, but he steals it for his throne. Claims a bloodline long forgotten, gives him rights beyond his own, but the order makes us strong. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. For the order makes us strong. All the world that's owned by Voldemort is ours and ours alone. We have laid the wide foundations, but he steals it for his throne. Claims a bloodline long forgotten, gives him rights beyond his own, but the order makes us strong. He has murdered untold millions and then left them there to burn, but to understand our friendship he can only ever yearn. We can break his party power, gain our freedom when we learn that the order makes us strong. Everybody! Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. For the order makes us strong.
I'm a rat in the day. I'm a rat in the day. I'm a rat in the day. My name is Wormtail. I'm just a rat in the day. Rat in the day. I'm just a rat in the day. No, I'm just a rat in the day. My name is Wormtail. I'm a vermin in velvet, a lion skin, a filth in the cellar that scurries within. My name is Wormtail. Vermin in velvet, vermin in velvet that scurries within. My name is Wormtail. name is Wormtail. Yes. I'm the vermin and velvet, the lion skin, the filth in the cellar, the squirrels within. My name is Wormtail. I'm just a rat in the day. I'm just a rat in the day. Oh, I'm just a rat in the day. My name is Wormtail. I'll scrape the marrow, a tail coils tight. Hunger consume me by the candlelight. Crawl straight the marrow, a tail coils tight. A hunger consume me by the candlelight. My name is Wormtail. Oh, my name is Wormtail. I'm a vermin in velvet, the lion skin, the filth in the cellar, the scurries within. The claws scrape the marrow, a tail coils tight. The hunger consumes me by candlelight. My name is Wormtail. My name is Wormtail. No, my name is Wormtail. I'm a rat in the day. No, I'm just a rat in the day. I'm a rat in the day. Oh, I'm just a rat in the day. No, my name is Wormtail. My name is Wormtail. Oh, my name is Wormtail. My name is Wormtail. I'm vermin and velvet, the liar in skin, the filth in the cellar that scurries within. Claws scrape the marrow, a tail coils tight. The hunger consumes me by candlelight. My name is Wormtail. I'm a rat in the day. My name is Wormtail.
Girl, I just ate the last couple of chocolate cauldrons I found in this package by Ron Weasley's bed, and I just can't stop thinking about you. I can't control myself, and all I want to do is be with you. Girl, I know I don't actually know who you are, or what you look like, but I think I want to spend the rest of my life with you, Romilda Vane. I want to look into your eyes forever, even though I ain't seen them never. I want to see your maybe beautiful body, so I can know if you're a butterface or a hottie. I know you've got the sweetest smile in the world, assuming you at least look like a human girl. I wanna touch your soft black or white or brown skin and see the blue or green or hazel eyes I might get lost in. I wanna touch your soft black or blonde or red hair. However it looks, I got love to spare. I wanna hold your hand, if you're into that. Soon as I find your hand, wherever it's at. Presumably you have hands, at least I hope for that. But even if you're thin or fat, you make my heart splat. I'm gonna spend my whole life loving you, Romilda. If I can't learn who you are, I don't know what I'm gonna do, Romilda. Romilda Vane, I'm praying to God up above that you ain't very far. I just ate your chocolate cauldrons of love, but I have no idea who you are. Romilda Vane, I'm praying to God up above that you ain't very far. 'Cause I just ate your chocolate cauldrons of love, but I have no idea who you are. Maybe you're a Ravenclaw or a Gryffindor. Maybe you're somebody that I've never seen before. Maybe you got clean robes and a nice broom. Maybe you're that fucking ghost from the bathroom. I'm assuming that you go to Hogwarts and maybe that you're vaguely my age. But hey, maybe you're a supermodel from a magazine or a feral child who grew up in a cage. You might have bald spots on one eye, a broke nose, and not a single tooth to see. But Romilda Vane, I'm so in love with you it couldn't make a bit of difference to me. Maybe you're a big fat slobbery hound dog or Hagrid, or maybe you're just ugly as sin. Maybe you're a 12-foot troll from the forest, or worse, you could be a Slytherin. Either way, girl, I wanna love you, Romilda. I wanna try and make this true. I'll tell you everything I wanna do to you, baby, but someday soon I hope that I meet you. Romilda Vane, I'm praying to God up above that you ain't very far. 'Cause I just ate your chocolate cauldrons of love, but I have no idea who you are. Romilda Vane, I'm praying to God up above that you ain't very far. 'Cause I just ate your chocolate cauldrons of love, but I have no idea who you are. I'll surprise you with a candle or two when you come home from whatever the hell that you do. I'll come and lay you down in our special place, and maybe I can try to get a look at your face in the candlelight. You know, I just might get a chance to touch whatever body parts you have tonight. Upon your maybe soft lips I'll plant a delicate kiss, and you can moan or crack or bark or hiss or whatever you do when you're whoever you are. I don't know if you've ever let somebody get this far, and then we'll make sweet love with the stars up above. However you're into it, with masks or gloves or whips or long switches or two other witches, assuming you're a witch, that is. I don't know your biz. Your name is feminine, but I'm not discriminating. You might be a dude too. I don't really know or care. If it's true, I'll rub your beard and kiss you in your chest hair. My sweet Romilda, I might not know you, but I can love you better than anyone. Let me show you. You can look into my eyes. That is unless you're blind, but no matter who you are, I've already made up my mind. Romilda Vane, I'm praying to God up above that you ain't very far. 'Cause I just ate your chocolate cauldrons of love, but I have no idea who you are. Romilda Vane, I'm praying to God up above that you ain't very far. 'Cause I just ate your chocolate cauldrons of love, but I have no idea who you are. I really don't know you at all. Just please get in touch with me, 'cause I'm so lost without you, Romilda. Without seeing your face, assuming you have one. You've cast a spell of crazy love on me. I mean, I'm pretty sure you're magical. You might even be a muggle. I honestly have no idea. Just please be with me. I think. Wait, who am I talking about?
That was Wizard Solidarity Forever from Hope and the Howlers, A Rat in the Day by Striking Don Tiggery, and MC Griff with Chocolate Cauldrons of Love. Let's begin that chat with Lani of Anvil and the Hints. Welcome to the show, Lani of Anvil and the Hints. I'm so stoked that we made this conversation happen.
Oh, I'm glad to be here. I was so surprised to get an email from you.
I was surprised to get an email back. And I just want magical listeners to know that we are 14 hours apart right now.
Yep.
And still made it happen, so you are all welcome. So I always start with your history. How did you get into Wizard Rock?
I got into Harry Potter quite late. My brother was a big fan because he's quite a bit younger than I am. So got totally hooked on the books and the movies, and just wanted to see, what fan-based things were out there. So I was reading fan fiction, writing fan fiction, and discovered Harry and the Potters, of course, and that led on to Draco and the Malfoys and all the other guys who were fairly early on in the Wizard Rock scene. And I played a little bit of guitar. I taught myself a few chords here and there. And I was like, oh, I wonder if I could play some of their songs. And found some tabs and thought, oh, how cool would it be if, I could write something. And that's sort of where that started.
That's amazing. You started with fan fiction?
Yeah, I did. I wrote a couple of short stories way back when.
Did you have a particular focus? I exclusively write Hermione Victor. Everyone knows that. Did you have a time period or a character?
Yeah, mostly Ron Hermione for me. Yeah, I think a couple of my short fiction looked at very canon stuff. So Harry, Ginny kind of things. So yeah.
I should have guessed that. I think your music is very Ron Hermione heavy as well.
Yes, it is actually.
I always like to know where band names come from, and especially in the time period that you're talking about, they were very obviously wizard rock.
Yeah,
Harry and the Potters,
yeah.
Draco and the Malfoys. Anvil and the Hints follows the format, but I don't immediately clock it as Harry Potter themed.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So I chose the format of the Harry Potter's band naming, but I think that the idea came from like a fan interview with Joe Rowling. They were talking about the relationships between characters, and some people are for the Harry Hermione, some people are in the Ron Hermione camps. And during that interview, she said that she thought that she was dropping hints that it was always Ron and Hermione. And the fan interviewer, who was also of Ron and Hermione, sort of in that camp, added that he thought they were Anvil-sized hints. So that's where that came from. So it's very much a Ron Hermione reference.
That's delightful. You'd have to have been very deep in the lore to catch that.
Yeah. I had no idea what I would call myself, but I thought, that's something kind of obscure. But I guess if people were really into the Ron Hermione thing, that they might pick that up.
So I was going through your discography earlier, and I think you had 2 albums that you put out.
Yeah.
But you contributed to a number of compilations, and I think you organized one.
Yeah. So the one I organized was called Rock Hard Ditties, and I put it together because my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer a little while ago. She's all good. She's all over that now, thank goodness. And I thought, well, if I can sell rock compilation album, then I could donate some of those proceeds to the Breast Cancer Foundation in Australia. So that's where that came from. So I just, reached out, did some cold calling or emailing to see who would want to contribute to that. And that's where that came from.
That's amazing. And that one's available on your Bandcamp.
That's correct.
Still. But I think Rock Down Under is a lot harder to get a hold of these days.
Is it? Okay.
I think so.
Yeah. Who did that? Was it?
I don't know.
Oh, I can't remember. Yeah, there are not many Australian bands out there.
By Alex of the Wizarding World.
Alex, yeah. I remember him. Yeah, we emailed each other back then. He was looking for collaborations and things like that. Yeah, so there was a lot of that kind of stuff going on. There was a great community back then. Don't know what it is like now. Have you heard anything about the network these days?
It's a lot harder in Australia, I assume, because you're roughly the size of the moon.
Yeah.
I know you've got, there's one man who I interviewed earlier this year.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, your Wizard Rock Resource is based in Australia, and she is a absolute tentpole of the community. But other than that, it's been hard to get a hold of y'all.
Yeah. It's been a long time since Wizard Rock started, which I'm guessing was the peak of it back then. But yeah, as I said before, it's great to hear that it's still kicking along.
Yeah, I'm sure that Susanna would appreciate it if more of the concerts happened in Australia rather than at horrible times for her over here.
Yeah, I got some invites, but I just couldn't make them, unfortunately. And I think there was one that I got, which was quite a few years after I'd sort of stopped recording. So I was like, oh, it's not really my thing right now. And I've pretty much forgotten how to do all the songs.
So that actually ties in really nicely, because I was wondering, I know that there was just tons of Wizard Rock coming out of Australia. I think I saw that there were 5 Rockin' Down Unders with so many bands. What was it like being part of the Australia rock scene?
Oh, I don't know, to be honest, because I didn't feel like I was part of it. You just sort of feel like you're just this little little person behind a screen or behind a microphone doing your thing, and you just put some stuff out there and it gets taken up, and you don't really feel, oh, well, I didn't feel like I was part of a scene. It was just exciting to see your name there and to, have a few ties. But yeah, I don't know if I would call it being part of the scene personally.
So there weren't a ton of in-person concerts or
No,
get-togethers?
no. They, like I said, that some of them, that there were invitations out there, and I'm sure there were a couple of things that happened, but I wasn't able to attend those. So I think, if I had attended them, perhaps I would have felt like I was more part of the scene, but not me, unfortunately.
Well, you said that you've been out of it for a while. You don't even remember how to do it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But do you remember what your music creation process was like? Because you did a lot of original music.
Yeah, I think because I had sort of been trying to play other people's music on the guitar, and just as any sort of hobbyist would do, you sort of get to know what works and what sounds good and chord progressions and things like that. And then you've got some ideas in your head about what you'd like to express, and then you just find what sort of fits in, and then I guess that's how it happened for me. Yeah.
So you were more music first,
Uh,
like tooling around, or more lyrics first?
yeah, that's a good question. Maybe lyrics more than anything, because I remember, just doodling some lines and things like that. Yeah, I would say lyrics. Lyrics would have come first. Yeah.
So when you were doing more wizard rock, were there any like particular bands or songs that you really loved that were some of your favorites or you played on repeat?
Initially, I really liked Riddle TM and How Airplanes Fly. I think that's what she was called. It's just such good songwriting and beautiful voices. But I also like the really kind of coarser sounds as well. That's closer to the Harry and Potters, that pop punk kind of sound. I can't remember the bands, but there were so many, and they were all really good.
No, you immediately named two of my favorites for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's pause here for some more music. First up we have Love at First Sight from the Wizarding World.
Walking through Milltown Park, Austin. Oh, Lily, just looked and stared. Your bright green eyes and dark red hair. I can't believe I fell in love with you here. It was love at first sight. Love. It was love at first sight. Love.
A beautiful day on a treetop hill. When you spoke, it gave me a thrill. My first best friend in a strange new world. With you beside me, let our dreams unfurl.
It was love at first sight. Love. It was love at first sight. Love.
My ADHD meds haven't kicked in yet. I'm sitting on the couch, depressed and very slow. I've got so much to do, I don't know where to begin. Staring at all my junk on the floor, thinking I could use some help. I sure could use a house help to help me out. I would treat him really nice. He would be my bestest friend in the world. I would never lose the remote to my TV. My clothes would always be folded, the trash should always be out. Hermione would probably think less of me, staring at all this junk on the floor. Would you like to come and help? I didn't think so. Well, I sure could use a house help to help me out. I would treat him really nice. He would be my bestest friend in the world. I sure could use a house help to help me out. I would treat him really nice. He would be my bestest friend in the world. Not only would my room be clean, he could help me play test my new deck. Listen to all my new songs. I bet this one would be his favorite yet. Well, I sure could use a house help to help me out. I would treat him really nice, and he would be my bestest friend in the world. I sure could use a house help to help me out. I would treat him really nice, and he would be my bestest friend in the world. And he would be my bestest friend in the world. And he would be my bestest friend in the world.
That was Love at First Sight from the Wizarding World, followed by Chaos of the Phoenix and Realms Hitherto Unknown, and Alex Boyd's I Could Use a House Elf. And now, let's get back to Lani.
I don't think you had any collaboration songs.
No, I don't.
Oh no, wait, there was one with Slytherin soundtrack.
Yes, I think so. Yeah. I can't even remember how that happened. I think he contacted me, and I can't remember if I just did something on my own, or if he sent me like a prompt or a track to sing along to. Yeah, I haven't heard that track for a while, but yeah, I think that was the only one I did with Slytherin soundtrack. Yeah.
It's amazing how that was possible.
Yeah, right.
Putting together music as bands from across the world.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty cool to do.
Were there any bands that you might have like dreamed about collaborating with?
Not really, because I guess I feel like I don't know what I really would contribute, because I'm not great at anything in particular. So it's like, oh, you want to collaborate with me? Sure, I'll participate. But for me to look for someone to collaborate with, I think I would feel very, very intimidated by anyone else, to be honest.
There's a project currently called the Hellself Choir.
Okay.
Where someone will decide they want to do a song that needs a bunch of voices, and they'll just put out a call with like, here's the part that you sing.
Yeah, right.
And it's a lot of like sea shanty covers. And I find that to be the perfect way to collaborate with people? Because I
Yeah.
don't have to be a brilliant vocalist or anything.
Yeah, no, that sounds great. I think there was something that that went out. I forget who tried to who put it out back then, but they were putting a call out for everyone to sing their version of the Hogwarts school song. So, and you know how in the book everyone just sings it however they like. So I had never heard what happened with that one. But that would have been really good just to hear a bunch of voices just singing a whole different style of music to the same lyrics or whatever. Yeah.
How did you sing it?
How did I sing? I was like, it's it was sort of just kind of poppy, laid back, similar to a song that I wrote, kind of like Lavender's Lament kind of vibes. Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Do you have any other awesome stories from Wizard Rockin'?
Awesome stories. I think some of the biggest thrills I ever got from that time was when the radio, I think there was a radio, Rockbox, I think it was called. Yeah, and just to have that streaming, in the background, and then, your song comes up and it's just a thrill. Those sort of things, or you get people reviewing your song in a blog or those sort of things. They're nice little thrills, and you just think, wow, I've put something out there that has affected someone enough to say something about it. And, that's kind of nice.
Yeah, I bet those were such a perfect spark of joy.
Yeah.
So you have a pretty impressive backlist, but was there anything that you never got around to covering with your music that you wish you did?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a bunch of songs that I never recorded. I had planned to put together half a dozen songs. There were a few that were about, the whole, kind of romantic Gryffindor thing. But then the other side was going to be a little bit darker, which about the war. So I had one song that was about Teddy Lupin and the loss of his parents, and there was one about Draco struggling with his part, and of course George having lost his twin. So there were some of those songs that were kind of a little bit darker. I had sort of half written, but yeah, never got around to recording. Yeah, I think I would have done it, but I had moved and I lost sort of the space I had to record. And then I started studying while I was working, and there was just so much happening, and that's sort of where everything sort of died off.
So I can tell you for a fact that now that you've said that,
Yeah.
I'm going to get messages from listeners going, do you think we'll get that album? Think maybe Lani will record it?
Well, guess what? I've reduced my hours at work now. So I'm a lady of leisure these days. I am studying a little bit in my days off, but that's only finish up in a few months. And who knows? I've got my own space now as well. So I might, we may revisit those songs and see if I can pull up those drafts, because I'm also learning guitar properly using an online school. So learning skills and like proper skills and proper techniques that I never taught myself. So, it could be, things might be lining up towards that.
All right, magical friends, keep an eye on this space. Since you're getting back into music and not exactly starting over, but starting again, what kind of advice might you have for other people who are looking to get into Wizard Rock?
Who are looking to get into it, just do it. Yeah, 100%, just do it. I came from, no skill, no talent, or, musical background, no writing skills at all. But you'll learn so much, and you'll make connections, and you'll learn how to not just write songs, but record, how to mix, how to market yourself, things like that. They're really great skills. And, it's fun. It's fun. It's great to be part of a community like that. And I think the community is so welcoming as well. Yeah, just do it. You don't need anything.
You've triggered my secret second question, because just do it, in those exact words, is the most common advice I get.
Oh.
So I also like to follow up with, what kind of concrete advice do you have? Maybe something about how to organize a comp, or your favorite finger stretches, or your best marketing tips.
Well, there are a lot of like free tools out there. You've got, if you're an Apple user, GarageBand and things like that is quite usable. I do recommend getting a decent microphone is really good. Not like the one I'm using today, because my microphone's a little bit old now, but I used a Blue Yeti, which I thought was affordable, but a good microphone. And beyond that, you don't need a lot of other equipment other than maybe an instrument. In terms of, I guess, marketing yourself, I think you reach out to people like you, Bess, I think, and look for those active people who are promoting and encouraging Wizard Rock and keeping it alive and getting the news out there about new acts, because it's you guys that keep everyone connected, I think. But I think it's a friendly community. If you just drop an email to anyone, find a band from Bandcamp that's listed under Wizard Rock, and I think you'll find people will be friendly and give you advice and things like that, show you where to go.
Yeah, about once or twice a year I get an email that's misdirected for a radio station that shares my call sign. I would love it if y'all just started jumping into my inbox with, here's my new Wizard Rock, please play it on your show.
Yeah,
absolutely reach out, magical friends. Now, Lani, in addition to preparing this amazing new album for us, what have you got going on these days? What should people check out?
These days, oh my gosh, there's not a lot happening from my end in terms of Wizard Rock or anything like that. These days, I'm really interested in sustainability. So I'm very concerned about the human impact on the earth. So it's actually one of the things that I'm studying at the moment, just for my interest, not related to my career, but about how we can live in a more sustainable way. So today, on my day off from work, I'm going to do some gardening. Really just enjoying nature, living simply, and just making the smallest footprint I can.
Do you have any calls to action for folks? Come plant native plants with you?
I think the biggest impact that anyone can do is to reduce the amount of meat they eat. And there's this great, I guess it's a movement or some sort of organization, I guess, and it's called 8 Meals. I think if you hashtag 8 Meals on Instagram, I think. And basically they're saying that if you replace 8 meals a week that usually would eat meat in with vegetable-based or plant-based things, if the whole world did that, we could offset just about all of the carbon emissions. That's how big an impact meat has. And it's not going vegan or vegetarian, it's just reducing how much meat, and that makes a huge difference if everyone just does a little bit.
Here's our final music break. First up is Slytherin with Phoenix Tears.
Most welcome to the Department of Mysteries. You are assigned to study gender and sexuality. A note here, there's complexity that we wish you to seek. And a warning, do not speak about your findings. Yeah, right. I go meant to here to spill potions, cause commotion, whistleblower motion. Yeah, I got emotions, here to cause explosions. Got a bunch of mysteries to explain and open, like the great chamber of secrets. Curious about what the sequence is to get and define slither and serpent. It's urgent, really need info that's current. Excuse me, never mind, you studied that curtain. Not here for death, I'm here to be fresh. Show off my shaved head and sit at my desk. Get the quill out, it's time to write about how wizards and witches are fluid, no doubt. Mayor's looking back at Wix is very proud for standing tall, being out with no small feet. Gender being limitless, it's to feel complete. The splendor of queer love is oh so sweet. This Merlin, who never conformed to what was expected, he struck a chord. Or the story of Grindelwald and Dumbledore, though it's fucked up, it can't be ignored. It's unspeakable, conceivable to hide. It's unspeakable, unreasonable to lie. It's unspeakable, believable and realized. What are you doing? Are you performing in here? This isn't what you were hired for. Get down from there right now. Don't make me curse you. I mean it. Merlin's pants. I'm being serious. Get down now. Now. Expelliarmus, there's no way to stop this. I got your wand now, this snake is swift. Got Veritaserum dripping on my lips. Can't hide truth like a sphinx in the mist. This department is a maze, doors in the way. The strange rooms full of fumes makes me sway. In a haze it feels funny, what the fuck is that brain? Time to run, gotta feel the groove to change. The prophecy is that hooch flies with speed. Celebrates their pride every day of the week. Victor is trans, looking for a snitch to seek. Draco is envy with fits so sleek. Levels of the gay in the world increase. It's unspeakable, conceivable to hide. It's unspeakable, unreasonable to lie. It's unspeakable, believable and realized. Finally, I've caught up to you. You're fired. Get the fuck out. You're fired. Get the fuck out. Argumenti out.
Muggles, every little thing spells trouble with the pitchforks and their shovels. Muggles, 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 like putting together a puzzle. And every day is a struggle with muggles, muggles, muggles. Here at the ministry, the muggles won't let me be. Can't get a lick of sleep, always a new mess to sweep. Some muggles digging in the dug a deep hole. They wanted to see how far they could go, until they found some dragon bone, and I was called in to obliviate. Oh, right up in the cop car looking official. Two drunk muggles, they could see I look pissed. So muggles stagger up and pull the knife. I'm too old for this shit. Stupefied. That old coot didn't set the right charm. Some muggle walked right into his barn and found the ogre he was keeping there. Fuck. A dead muggle means that I fail. Do you understand the paperwork this entails? I gotta spend my whole night in Leeds now, erasing his family's memories now. Here at the ministry, the muggles won't let me be. Get a lick of sleep, always a new mess to sweep. Take a look at me and tell me what you see. Just a tool of the ministry. Once upon a time I had dreams. was a damn fine beater back at Hogwarts. Gonna tell Fudge, take this job and shove it. Promote Weasley, that guy seems to love it. One more day of this, I'm telling you. I may just have to join with you know who. Muggles. Every little thing spells trouble with the pitchforks and their shovels. Muggles. Muggles. Muggles.
During that block, you heard Phoenix Tears from Slytherin, our beloved Aguamenti's Unspeakable, and Jonathan Mann with Muggles. And now, for the last bit of my conversation with Lani.
Thank you so much for talking with me today. I'm delighted that we made this connection. Where can WZRD listeners find you online?
My music will be on Bandcamp, so if you look at anvilandthehints.bandcamp.com, that's no spaces, you'll find all of my tracks there.
And maybe we'll see a new one coming up soon.
Maybe. I'll let you know. You'll be the first to know, Bess.
If you heard a song today and you thought, I could listen to that again, then go to the transcript at wcrdradiopod.com, follow the link, and buy a copy of your very own. It's the best way to support your favorite musician, and without our Wizard Rockers, we wouldn't be here. If you want discounts on WZRD merch, the inside scoop on everything that's coming up, and bonus gifts and episodes, then you want WZRD Radio's Patreon at patreon.com/WZRD Radiopod. It's just $2 Muggle a month and also supports the Community Rock Fund, where we're raising funds to help Wizard Rockers achieve their musical dreams. If you want to keep up with WZRD between episodes, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at WZRD Radiopod. If you don't believe in social media, you can also comment on the transcript or email me at wzrdradiopod@gmail.com.
And now, magical friends, here's Anvil and the Hints.
So now here's a track I'm pretty proud of. It was heaps of fun to make. It's called Prowlin'.
I'm a werewolf prowling for some tender young things. Since my teeth been tasting gore and love, and every second if you're lucky, you'll join me and we'll rule over all the wizards. If I'm hungry, then you'll be my meal. That's the way it's gonna be. You know of my history, empowered by lycanthropy. Don't say that I'm suffering, I'm not. Little girl, you look so fine. I can smell your life in your veins, but soon it'll be mine. You can't run away, my dear brave boy. I like a good fight. The thrill is in the hunt, and your efforts have just made my night. Are you